It's just been brought to my attention that I'm muted, as always. I don't know why I'm unable to not unmute myself before I start a stream. I feel like it's something that I should have figured out at this point, but I haven't. So, yeah, that's that. I guess I'll start from the top. Hi, I'm MrThumb, in case you didn't know. We're gonna be playing some more Monster Hunter Rise today. Before we do that, we're gonna watch a video that I saw pop up on my recommended called The Dragon Paradox. Hi Ray, great to see you, as always. We're still waiting for my co-star, Mr. Clyde, to join us. He is off doing cat things somewhere in the house. I'm sure he'll be here sooner or later. In the meantime, we're gonna check out this video called The Dragon Paradox by Curious Archive. This is a channel that I have not heard of, but it popped up on my recommended, so we're gonna check it out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get it switched over here. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. I'm still learning how to run this thing. Bear with me. Read. There it is.
The problem started with a book. Actually, I suppose it started with a show, Dragons, a fantasy made real, that I watched enraptured late one school night. And you could say it made me a little obsessed, not just with dragons, but with the paradox right there in the show's title. If dragons aren't real, the show asked, how does seemingly every culture, no matter how far apart, have legends of the same creature?
Okay, I know we just started, but I remember this. I think it was on the History Channel or Discovery Channel. They made it was like, not a mockumentary, but it was, maybe it's a mockumentary, but it wasn't supposed to be funny. I don't know if mockumentaries are supposed to be funny. I feel like they are. But it was like a fake documentary about dragons. And I remember being a little kid seeing this previewed on Discovery Channel or History, whichever one it was, for like a month. And I was convinced that they had found real dragons. And this is how they were telling the world, through the fucking Discovery Channel. And I don't know if I figured it out during the documentary or like afterwards, but I know my family sure as shit didn't have the heart to tell me otherwise, because I was all in on the idea that dragons were real at that point as a little kid. So, so let's see what else he's got to say.
It's a question that kind of ruined my life.
Who are you?
I'm the toy dragon!
There's one obvious solution to the dragon paradox. 7-year-old me would have told you. Dragons are real animals. They can just, like, turn invisible or something, and that's why scientists haven't noticed.
Base take, this is 100% correct.
And to be fair to my younger self, the worldwide predominance of the dragon myth is genuinely remarkable. There is a fascinating anthropological mystery we need to unravel here. But young me wasn't here for that. I was going to prove that dragons existed as living, breathing creatures. So I went to a primary source. I had a few dragon books when I was younger, but really...
Oh, dragonology. Hang on, switching that back. I've got... Fucking hang on. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I have that book. Boop. Whoop. Right there. This book was fucking awesome as a little kid. If you have a little one that is into fantasy, Dragonology. I'm sure it's still available. This is an amazing book to get them, especially if they're not into reading yet. This is a great gateway book for little kids. Anyway, back to what this fucking amazing creator has to say about this shit.
I had one dragon book. Dragonology is the text that truly began to slow cook my mind with dragon fever. These pages seem to contain answers for my every burning question. How dragons breathe fire, how they took flight, the consistency of their dung. And the whole thing was written from the perspective of a fake naturalist. It's really no wonder I treated it like an actual guidebook. It's really no wonder I became so obsessed. Yet there was a problem. None of my sources were lining up. Books and documentaries disagreed on whether dragons were friendly or aggressive, two-legged or four-legged, a few meters long or a few hundred. Looking directly at global myths and legends only frustrated me further. Everything seemed inconsistent, like these things were made up. But I wasn't ready to give in. Obviously, I reassured myself, there are multiple species of dragon, and different cultures have interacted with different ones. This taxonomy-based explanation for divergences in folklore was the loophole many of my favorite pieces of dragon media employed anyway. So I began to obsessively categorize the dragons of fiction and mythology, disqualifying interpretations that failed to meet my invented criteria for real dragons. If a dragon had hair, not a dragon. If it couldn't fly, not a dragon. If it sang about reading, actually those dragons got a pass. I thought the blue one was cool. Looking back, this full-blown fixation on classification is kind of funny and kind of, I spent a lot of time wandering into imagined realms during this period, researching and looking for dragons, and though I remember being happy, I also remember feeling isolated and just
So I didn't spend a lot of time looking into wandering into Forgotten Realms. I lived in Bakersfield, California. Not a lot of realms to wander through in there. Just a lot of shitty city. If you're from there, come at me.
just generally confused about why everyone seemed to interact with the world so differently than I did. And somehow I thought the solution was to...
It's called the TISM, my guy. I'm on there with you.
Talk about dragons more. I felt that if I could explain the topic well enough, if I could disentangle the taxonomy and solve the paradox, I could... I don't know.
Oh, hang on. Ray, I love Dragonology. I had the book too and have a picture. And I have pictures drew from the book when I was little. I see you were a woman of culture. Good on you, Ray.
So it almost felt like fate when at the peak of my dragon-themed social idiosyncrasy, DreamWorks released the first How to Train Your Dragon film. A story about dragons, but also otherness, maturity, empathy, loneliness, and being an outsider because you like dragons too much. Yeah, it's no surprise this movie struck a chord with my young self. At its core, How to Train Your Dragon explores why a social outsider might sympathize with or even relate to the non-human or monstrous. At the start of the film, lead character Hiccup desires societal acceptance, which in his Viking culture requires physical strength and an unthinking readiness to commit violence against a demonized other, in this case dragons, two traits he distinctly lacks. When he finally gets the chance to kill a dragon and gain approval, his guilt prevents him from finishing the job.
I did this.
Instead, he nurses the creature back to health, and though Hiccup believes the reason he befriended the dragon instead of slaying it is because he's weak and an overthinker, it becomes clear the real reason is because he couldn't... I'm not going to act like young...
No! Wait.
To kill a dragon and gain approval, his guilt prevents him from finishing the job.
Y'all know how that goes.
Instead, he nurses the creature back to health, and though Hiccup believes the reason he befriended the dragon instead of slaying it is because he's weak and an overthinker, it becomes clear the real reason is because he couldn't help but connect with the dragon's plight. He encountered a frightened, lonely, ostracized being and saw his own reflection. Now, I'm not going to act like young me was conscious of all these themes. I was mainly pulled in by the dragon's designs, the music, which is just what it actually
All
sounds like
bangers.
to ride a dragon, I'm sure of it. And
Yep,
the fact the
facts.
narrative pauses around the hour mark to show us a detailed classification system. Let's go! Though on some level I connected my experiences to that of the protagonists, I honestly wasn't self-aware enough to do so more than subconsciously. I remember thinking, wow, it sure would be tough to be an overly obsessive social castaway. Good thing everyone thinks I'm the coolest.
Yeah, I
It
was
can be a
not that
challenging
delusional.
thing to reflect on your past self.
Exactly where I
I
stood.
was cleaning out my childhood attic recently.
I think I was probably
and
a
found
little bit
some
older than
old
this guy, but
dragon
not by
drawings
much.
that brought back mixed memories. Recollections of sitting on my own, creating sketch after sketch. I recall how tightly I pressed the pencil, like I was trying to will dragons into existence through the sheer force of my tiny hand. In the book An Instinct for Dragons, anthropologist David E. Jones theorizes that creating art of draconic monsters is a deep-rooted human instinct derived from an intrinsic fear of reptilian predators. Although most scholars disagree with Jones's findings, I certainly recall my art coming from someplace primal. The truth is, no single
I'm inclined to agree
explanation
there.
for the cultural
I mean, there's reptiles in every culture except Scotland. No, Ireland. There's reptiles in every culture except Ireland. And they are everywhere. And I think there's even dragons in Irish mythology, if I'm not mistaken. So to say, well, let me backtrack there. So there's dragons in every culture's mythology. The only culture that doesn't have reptiles, though, is Ireland, because there are no reptiles on the island. But they even still had dragons in their mythos. So there's something beyond just like, oh, people saw lizards, people imagine lizards that's big, and people realize that's scary. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
universality of dragons is entirely sufficient. Looking around the animal kingdom, there's all sorts of species that might have birthed scaly legends in the minds of ancient people. Hell, the very word dragon comes from the Latin draconis, a term synonymous with large snake. But not all cultures with dragon myths exist in proximity to formidable reptiles. Dinosaur fossils have
Thank
a
you.
broader distribution, and one can certainly imagine how such remains might also conjure draconic images, but direct connections are difficult to prove definitively. The anthropological origins of dragons likely aren't a straight line. Fiction is simple. The truth is, well, it's messy. I think that's part of why child me held so tightly onto the idea that dragons were literal creatures. I wanted them to be direct, categorizable, something that I could understand and control. I could at least know my dragon facts. Perhaps it's only natural for those who struggle or have struggled with human interaction to seek knowledge of the monstrous. I've been rereading Ryoku Kuri's monster-centric manga.
All right, I wasn't ready for this one to cut so deep. Like, I'm still on board, but shit, man.
Dungeon Meshi now that it's being adapted into an anime, and it's kind of wild how closely parts of it track with my personal experience. Well, in a way. What begins as a standard fantasy adventure narrative quickly
I don't
goes
think I've
off
actually
the
seen
rails.
this.
As the protagonist, Laios, an archetypal knight in shining armor, is revealed to be a monster fanatic determined to study and, cook every creature in the dungeon. It's like Lord of the Rings meets an episode of Chopped. It's so unapologetically bizarre. But Dungeon Meshi ultimately offers a surprisingly nuanced reflection on what it means to process the world differently. Through the series, we're shown Laios cannot pick up on social cues the same way as his peers, nor does he recognize that most people don't want to hear a never-ending barrage of monster facts. Though often framed through a comedic culinary lens, Laios' desire to comprehend the non-human ultimately stems from his difficulties connecting with the human. Perhaps Dungeon Meshi's greatest achievement is its ability to pull you into Laios' perspective. Like How to Train Your Dragon, the narrative is willing to slow down and linger on the granular details of its world, getting so specific with food preparation that if you had monster parts on hand, I think you could cook these meals. It's a story just as singularly obsessed with monster biology and their classifications as its protagonist, and teaches the viewer to think in the same terms. And even if you don't share the same particular enthusiasm, that desire to know a topic inside and out, to fully understand the rules of a subject is, at least for me, a relatable one. Though my obsessions aren't exactly the same, I've never wanted to eat dragons, I do know what an all-consuming interest feels like. But no matter how hard I tried, dragon taxonomy seemed impossible to fully digest. There was no untangling it. The truth I eventually had to face is that the definition of dragons across cultures was looser than my sources had suggested. As it turns out, dragons don't exist in the same way that fish don't exist. Okay, that sounds weird. What I mean is, we all understand what fish are, but because all land vertebrates are fish descendants, there's no taxonomic definition of fish that doesn't include humans. Lots of animal taxonomy gets blurry in this way. Like, reptiles make sense as a category of similar-ish scaly creatures, but since birds are descended from dinosaurs, they technically fall under reptilia too, which does not feel right. That doesn't mean these terms are useless, just that life's categories aren't as orderly as they seem, and folkloric nomenclature like dragons work the same way. In my attempts to make dragons fit an inflexible structure, I remember following models I'd seen in books, labeling wingless dragons as drakes or legless dragons as worms. But really, all I was doing was applying false rigidity to terms that, in myth, were more fluid. The worst offender was how I called any two-legged dragon a wyvern. And okay, this is a rant I've been on before, but it's very close to my heart. All over the internet, people still claim that any dragon with two legs is automatically a wyvern. In comment sections for Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, you will find
these are wyverns. These are
like
not dragons.
Saying that Tolkien or George R. R. Martin are idiots for giving their dragons two legs.
Okay. So, quick thing here. Number one, George R. Martin did design wyverns as dragons and called them dragons in his book. It's not that fucking important. But Tolkien actually describes Smaug and the rest of the dragons, although they are actually, some are worms, some are dragons, and some are wyverns. But in The Hobbit, Smaug is actually a dragon. He was described as having 4 legs and 2 wings. Whereas in the movies that came out later, which are, what they are, Smaug is depicted as a wyvern, and they did that because they thought that the fantasy dragon, 4 legs, 2 wings, was just too outlandish for the show. They wanted to make him a little more realistic for the story. So that's not actually the way Tolkien described him. Okay, rant over, back to the video.
Those are obviously wyverns. And I get it. Believe me, I get it. If there is a person on this planet who gets it, it's me. You want clean categories. You want to be experts, but dragons in medieval manuscripts have never had a consistent number of legs. I wish it were true that wyverns were an exclusive subcategory for two-legged dragons, that folklore divided up creatures like D&D monster types. But mythological taxonomy, like biological taxonomy, is fluid, no matter how much young me wanted to pretend otherwise.
I do the quick cooking!
7-year-old me would have called this blasphemy, but the fluidity of dragon definitions is something that media framing them as real, frankly, takes advantage of. How does seemingly every civilization, no matter how far apart, have legends of the same creature? Well, they don't. Not really. The definition of dragon is so decentralized that countless, likely unrelated creatures across cultures can be made to seem draconic if you squint. So many of the categories applied to dragons are arbitrary. It's questionable that the relatively modern Western dragons are often called true dragons, considering that the serpentine dragon model more common in other parts of the world is almost certainly older. Yet it's hard to let go, or at least it was for me, to resist that urge to group everything by type. It's hard not to wish dragon classification worked more like...
Let's now turn to Nintendo's newest game, Pokemon.
I think that for a lot of people, the desire for
All the
rigid
dragon stands out
categorization of
here
fictional
saying
creatures
Charizard
comes
is
from
best
one
Pokemon,
franchise
which
in
he is.
particular. I never had a Game Boy.
This
or
is an
DS to
undeniable
play Pokemon
fact.
on growing up, but I didn't need to play the games to know I liked their dragons. Specifically, I liked that they were categorized. A series all about types, Pokemon seemed made for me. I remember how ecstatic I was when I finally got my hands on an old Pokemon encyclopedia at a yard sale. Finally,
Oh, that's
I
actually
thought,
kinda cool.
Here's a franchise that values creature classification the way I do. But pedantic little complainer that I was, I remember vocally objecting to what Pokemon placed in the dragon type. Many of the creatures bestowed that title hardly seemed scaly, scary, or dragon-y enough to be deserving of the designation, and other Pokemon I thought should qualify didn't make the cut. I always figured this was just a me thing, but while
Charizard,
researching for
all
this
not
video,
dragon
I
types.
found out that lots of people share my opinion and have taken to the internet to complain. People have strong feelings about Pokemon classification, a fact I learned when I mixed up the regions in my old Pokemon biology video, which is still the mistake I've gotten the most comments about. And I think that's great. Seriously, I understand that kind of passion. But in the case of Pokemon's dragon type, I wonder if we're being a bit too harsh. Dragons in folklore aren't as consistent as we like to pretend. If medieval artists didn't have to limit their imagination with what counted as a dragon, maybe Pokemon artists shouldn't either. Maybe forcing things that are made up to follow strict taxonomic parameters is a little limiting. Weirdly enough, I actually think the How to Train Your Dragon series is what eventually allowed young me to overcome my obsession with fictional rigidity. Because those films almost completely threw out the plot of the original books, and I remembered not caring. And this was at the age where if an adaptation was even slightly different from the book, I took it upon myself to care. A lot. But these films had their own themes, and needed to rework
subtle
how
shade
dragons
getting
function
thrown
conceptually to fit those themes.
Some subtle shade getting thrown there at the Aragon series. Books are fire. Movie was meh. I actually liked the movie as a little kid, but I could not go back and watch it as an adult.
In the books, Hiccup's dragon Toothless is this weedy little thing, not an intimidating personification of the unknown, and Vikings and dragons get along from the start. But directors Dean DeBois and Chris Sanders recognized a narrative about an outsider connecting with the monstrous required a rework of the established lore. And even young me could admit it made the story better. For the first time, I remember considering if fictional uniformity was perhaps a little juvenile. I wish I could say my fixation on dragon classifications ended peacefully as the natural result of outgrowing the subject, but that's not what happened. On the cusp of my teenage years, fear of seeming immature, of being an outsider, led me to go full scorched earth, trying to erase any record of my childish interests. You might have noticed I used a stock image for my Pokemon encyclopedia. That's because I threw the real copy away. And I wanted to throw my dragon books away too. I would have if they hadn't gotten lost in a box years ago. The same is especially true for my drawings, which to preteen me were, as something I created, an excruciating reminder of the person I used to be. If they hadn't too been forgotten, I honestly might have burned them. And it's hard. Even now it's hard to overcome that fear of childishness. There is still, on some level, someone else's voice in my head telling me I should laugh at and belittle my past self for... what? Having an imagination? I said at the beginning of this video that the question of how so many cultures have legends of the same creature kind of ruined my life. That's honestly not entirely fair. Yes, dragons, a fantasy made real, just appeared on TV one day with footage of what looked like a real scientist.
He got footage of it. Man, that's...
Yes, that convinced me that
so
dragons
cool.
were real, kicking off a lifelong fixation. But is that the documentary's fault? The narrator guy does say, what if the legends were true? It was 7-year-old me who heard the legends are definitely true, and it's your job to prove it. To be honest, I was probably always going
I
to
was
turn
maybe
out
9, but
the
same,
way I
bro.
did. It's just how I was made. It's a curious thing to be born different. You can feel the shape of this person you were expected to be, and you find yourself wondering why you aren't that person. And I still don't know exactly what's up with me. I don't have the precise label or category for it. I think I'm alright with that. Likewise, as I'm sure you've probably guessed, there is no single solution to the dragon paradox, which, yes, I know isn't strictly a paradox. And maybe it's a groan-worthy conclusion that the real answer was the friends or dragons we made along the way, but that feels right to me. Dragons have been with us since civilization's beginning. It's actually possible that, like most languages, all draconic myths stem from the same ancient root. It's also possible that making dragons is just something that humans do. That we independently find them in pieces of driftwood, in bends of rivers, in the patterns of the sky. There's evidence that a 3rd century Chinese historian labeled dinosaur fragments as belonging to a dragon around the same time peasants did the same thing with whale remains a continent away in Central Europe. And when I think about these past humans, linked through how they chose to imagine a more exciting explanation for the phenomena around them, I like to picture a connection across time to my younger self, doing the same thing. I've spoken in past tense a lot in this video, about who I was, the person I used to be. But I mean, a quick glance at my channel and the sheer number of dragons and creature classification videos I've made, and it's clear that's all still a part of me. I've just found ways to manage my obsessions and channel them into new outlets, and though teenage me might be mortified, I think it's important to make peace with your past selves instead of trying to bury them. While making this video, sorting through the remnants of my childhood, I started thinking about how I haven't drawn anything in a while, so I picked up my pencil again. Dragons still fascinate me, and it's clear they still fascinate the world as well, continuing to be part of culture, changing forms as worldviews shift, never but so beholden to strict categories.
Oh, is that
I wouldn't want it
Tiamat?
any other way.
Nice.
And as always, thanks for watching. This ended up being more of a personal essay than I had anticipated, but hey, if you enjoyed this entry, please lend your support.
Yeah, that one hit a little close to home, bro.
Hitting the notification icon. It helps me out
I was not
tremendously.
expecting that.
See you in the next video.
That was fucking
and
fantastic,
stay
though.
curious.
So that was pretty cool. We're definitely going to be watching more of this creator in the future. That was really cool. I was not expecting something that cut quite that deep. But now that that's done, we're gonna let's see here. We're gonna pull up there we go. We might. Jesus Christ. Music is not working out at the moment. Is the stream still working? Yeah, stream's still up and going. Super strange. Anyway, we're gonna pull up Monster Hunter Rise. Probably do one quest and then take a short break. And then keep on plugging along with it. I don't know why the music is doing what it's doing. I apologize, y'all. We're just gonna close that out. And you can watch my stupid fucking face. And my stupid fucking face with Clyde. Right there. Right there. Go. Right. Here we go. Yeah. Hey. Here we go, y'all. So yeah, we had that interesting deep dive on dragons and dragons and culture. Let's go kill some fucking dragons. Oop.
Quite interesting.
There we go. Two requests completed. All right, let's see what we got. Please do come by anytime. What's up, Kagura? MrThumb, via one particular distribution channel of mine, an item of unusual interest has come into my possession. Okay. When left with materials inside it for a short time, this curious utensil will transform them into talismans. Oh, okay, cool. It's called a melding pot. I've already finished setting it up, so you may begin by using. You may begin using it right away if you so wish. We're gonna skip the melding pot for now, Kaguro, because I don't need it yet. But that's gonna be awesome for endgame. And what is this guy? Shark Fang. Oh, we got everything for him. Sick. We got the large shuriken for Rose. And what else? Deliveries right there. Thank you so much. With this, I can craft a sturdy paladin gear and head out without any worries. Here, take this. It's tested. I've tested it plenty of times. It should be okay, but let me know if they run into any issues. Now, how to go about promotional side? How to go about the promotional side of things? Well, I suppose I'll figure something out. Cool. Bunch of cool tools coming in there. Switching over to the control panel. Okay, there we go. So I think that's all of my deliveries. Hey, MrThumb, guess what? I've gotten so good at making bunny dango, they're turning out delicious, more delicious than ever. Cool, right? Now their effects are even more invigorating than before, so make sure you try them out before your next hunt. Will do, Miss Shep. So I think I talked about it last time I was on stream. My first whole fucking playthrough, and up until my last stream of this playthrough, I misread this as chief, not chef. Yomogi the chief, not Yomogi the chef. Whole playthrough, thinking, man, it sure is weird that they've got this little fucking 12-year-old kid as the chief of the village. That's weird. Sounds like some anime shit. Seems like you're not the only one. Feels like a whole village is fired up. Wahaha. I'm guessing you have inspired them, but also more than likely. Also, they're more likely to just snag sooner. I hope they're there to help them out when that happens. That said, we won't take our efforts for granted. I'll give you a special reward in return. I only ask you make yourself available around town and lend a hand when you can, always. Ooh. Keep it moving, buddy. Keep it moving. Game 2 cam. There we go. He's got something for me. Hey, MrThumb, working hard as ever, I see. Are you making good use of the Buddy Plaza? Lori, Roshi, and our foreign guests have a lot to offer there. I'm hoping I can ask you to offer them one thing. Hire as many buddies as you can. Ain't much of a Buddy Plaza if they ain't filled with buddies. Okay.
Take care.
You done? Yeah, he's done. Oh man, everybody wants to talk to me. Got some great wire bugs. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're done. Gamora tickets. Cool. What have you got for me? Nargacuga. Zingor. Anjanath. Can't go wrong there. Mizutsune. Let's go with Anjanath. That feels like it'll be a good warm-up. We'll find Anjanath. And then we'll take our short 5-minute break. Wow, impressive work. Is it? Oh shit, that's done too. Shit, okay. Let's order some Buddy Dango. There we go.
Time to go.
Ugh.
Tremors in the night. A feline runs in fright, hiding out of sight. But soon it is found, shivering in fear. And when it looks around, its foe's already here. Run, young feline, run! You have to get away! For this beast is never done until it snags its prey.
The scary stuff, bud.
Let's make this a quick one.
Let's go, Rose. Oh. Can't get out up there. Okay. Mandragora. We will take that. Masurius? No thanks.
Let's get this show on the road.
Hardest of passes.
Sweet.
Come on, Rose. Okay. So I'm still using the same armor that has not been upgraded yet since I started the game. And I'm going to be fighting Anjanath with it, so I'm trying to grab up all of these little boosts that I can before I fight this guy. Because I know he's going to hit like a truck. Oh, escort route. I'll take that. All right, Angie. Let's go, buddy. Dink. Okay. We got red. We got white. Where that orange? There's that orange. I always hate fighting Anjanath because it's so hard to hit his weak spots for the first half of the fight. Ooh. Ouch. Luckily. No! Did I break his leg already? Yeah. Sure did. Ooh. A little shaky here at the end game. There we go. Got my fraps back. I don't know what went wrong there. Don't. Oh, Anjanath's taken off. That's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to carve that guy. Let's get a mud beetle here. Hit him with that water blight. I feel like I don't remember what water blight was supposed to do. But maybe it was make him go down easier. Ooh. Maybe he gets stunned easier, I don't know. I do know that these removers can fuck off though. Their poison breath. Get out of here. Then again, they did hit old Mr. Angie here with the poison, so that's not bad. Oh, man, I am like one hit away from dying. Bonnie's been putting out heals for me this whole time, though, because she is goated as always. Goated and red pilled. Ouch. No! Angie, no! Ooh. Hey now. Nice. Big 55 there. I'll take that. I do definitely need to sharpen though, so we're gonna grab Rosie, do some hot laps, and great re-entry there. I feel like that just felt like it looked good. Well, hold your head still. If only I had a trap. But I don't, so... Oh, down he goes again. Got him. I don't know why my frame rate keeps dropping though while I'm playing this game. It's kind of a bummer. Maybe I need to clean my computer.
You won't be needing this.
There we go. All right. Is there a wire bug anywhere? There's not. But that's okay. You know why? Because we can still do this trick. No! No, I missed it. Damn it.
Another great hunt.
All right, y'all. It is 8 o'clock. Means it's the top of the hour, which means I'm going to take a short little 5-minute break. I will see y'all when I get back. And I'm back, y'all. Double check something here. Make sure my microphone's not muted. It's not. Okay. There we go. I'm back. Lied. That way. Clyde is back. Oh, buddy. Yes, you are. And we are gonna keep on. Keep it on. Fucking Joe Dirt style.
It's a good day.
So that one was pretty easy. Mizutsune. I feel like Nargacuga is going to be a decent challenge. Fight Mizutsune. I'm
Don't
down.
forget to eat.
Facts. Let's go ahead and hit up that Dango shop. Right.
Sweet, a chat. And
Mhm.
an empty stomach. Oh man, so you. Here you go. Yay! Yeah! Playtime's over.
Here we go. Ready, buddy?
Light blue bubbles reflecting the moonlight.
Okay.
Fragile and ephemeral, like flowers blooming at night. Traces of a creature, graceful in its precision. Noble yet beguiling, an entrancing vision.
Let's make this a quick one. Let's go! Sweet.
Well, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna... Game settings. I don't know if I can do it from here. Graphic settings. Advanced graphic settings. To 60. Okay. There we go. Back to Toucan game. Alright. So I had my my max frame set at 60 or set at 90, but and this game can run it just fine at 90, but running it and streaming at 90, I feel like occasionally my system will just get a little bit too toasty. And it usually winds up running it closer to 60 anyway. So I just switched it over to 60 as my my standard FPS. So we've got two unknowns here, and I'm not sure what the other one is. We're gonna find out what this is right up here. Oh, it's Norkuga. Okay. We're not fighting him today. We are here for this guy, Mizutsune, who was the flagship in another Monster Hunter that I actually haven't played yet. I'm gonna have to make it a point to play. I can't remember which one Mizutsune was the flagship for. I'll have to make it a point to play that particular game. Because Mizutsune is a sick, sick dragon. Feels so unique. Almost in the same category as like a, who's the flagship for this game? Can't seem to get my orange extract off of him either. We just fought him. The Explodey boy. Oh, I don't know where that came from, but I'll take it. Anyway, the big samurai, the big samurai tiger guy. I feel like Mizutsune is in kind of a similar category. Just mythical enough, you know? I'm getting my shit rocked. Jesus. Dink. Gotcha. Ooh. This is why I can't have nice things collide. I'm back here, Mizutsune. I'm not done with you. I haven't gotten hit with it yet, but the Bubble Blight is kind of no joke in this game. It was a unique thing for Mizutsune. And it basically makes it like you're trying to fight a monster while you're playing on a slip and slide. All of your movements, your reactions are just a little bit slower. Anytime you stop, you slide a little bit, like you're soaked up. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Definitely a unique status effect. Oh. Oh. See. Then again, it doesn't really feel like it's affecting me now. Definitely doesn't feel like it's affecting me. Do I remember this being worse than it is? Skill issue last time. Yeah, quiet down over there. Ooh. Now, when Mizutsume is enraged, like he is right now, he'll put out these different colored bubbles that do different things. Like those red ones will explode if you touch them, which is extra bummer.
Best pal.
Rosie, where are you? Help me! There you are.
Begging for mercy.
Oh. Nice. Oh, damn it. Ooh. Here we go, here we go. Mizutsume is looking a little rough here. We got the blue skull. It is asleep. Bam! 67 on the wake up hit. That's pretty decent.
Aw, what's the matter?
Get back here. Got it.
Nothing personal.
There we go.
Another great hunt. Yeah.
Ooh, a Mizutsume plate. Let's go. Nice rare drop there. Both Rosie and Bonnie hitting level 12 or 13. I can't remember which. I didn't read fast enough. But I know they leveled up, damn it. Ugh. I wonder, can I upgrade my bug again?
How are you doing?
I cannot.
My hammer's ready.
Can't upgrade my weapon either. Okay. Keep on plugging along just the way I am.
Yeah. Hi. How may I help you? I knew you were gonna say that.
Mhm.
Back to work. I have a special quest for you.
Special license test. Okay, this is number 2, and I think there's one more after this.
Be careful out there. Let's make this a quick one. Run!
Okay. So I have to fight. Oh, I guess they're one at a time, so that's not bad. We'll start with this guy. There it is. There we go. Give me that head, bro. Ooh, Bishopton has already appeared. One of your little homies hit me even though you missed. Okay. Summons his minions. He's already looking pretty rough here. Nope. What kind of breath is that? Down goes Great Azuchi. Sick. Alright, let's go get Bishopton next. Looks like he's right across the way here.
You won't be needing this. Let's go.
What's up, home skillet? So if you can hit him while he's up on the wall, you're basically guaranteed to get a knockdown, which is always nice. I'll take that every fucking time. Magnamalo! That's the name that I was trying to think of. When I was fighting Mizitsune. Mizitsune reminds me a lot of Magnamalo. Very mythical, very... doesn't feel nearly as grounded as something like a Bishopton does. Not that this feels like a particularly grounded monster either, but like, you know, comparatively, this feels like it could be some sort of real creature. Rosie, where you at? There we are.
This should do. Thanks, buddy.
Man, I could never remember these assholes' names every time. Gotcha, and think right in his forehead there. This definitely feels like I'm bullying this thing a little bit. Oh, and Magnamalo's right over there too. I mean, granted, when it's a multi-monster hunt fight, they have significantly less health, but it still definitely feels like I'm bullying this guy. But again, whoa! Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh, yep. I just spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. I am absolutely not bullying it. Bishatin is both based and red-pilled, and he's shat in my cereal.
Let's go. Going.
What is up, Bishatin? You're a spinny boy there, Mr. Bishatin. Ow. Gotcha, bitch. Oh. Trading blows there. Losing the exchange. Oh. Really losing the exchange here. Bruh.
Nothing personal.
Ooh. There's a something on the map here. Can't remember what these are, but I think the Lucky Owl. Where are you? No. No, come back. Wait. Come back, Mr. Owl. Where are you going? Gotta land somewhere. Okay. Fortune Owl! Gotcha! Maybe you'll strike it rich. I certainly hope so. I chased him halfway across the map. Am I just out of mega potions? I feel like I am. Ooh. Well, hey there, Mr. Magnamalo. What brings you to these parts? Are you based in Red Pilled, sir? You look like you would be. You look like you'd be very Red Pilled. I know that Scorn Magnum Mallow is definitely Red Pilled. And when we get to that part in the lore, I will explain it. For those of you that know, you know, I feel like I might have been talking a little too much shit to Mr. Magnum Mallow here. And he may be making me pay for that. Okay. And we're back in the fight. Fuck you, bro. You give off big... By big, I mean you give off some real little dick energy, my guy. I am definitely running a bit low on potions for this quest, though.
Move somewhere else.
This is something I've never really run into as an issue in the past. I've never, like... Because I've always brought in, like, full stacks of everything, it's been super rare to ever feel like I was running low on potions. Unless I was really, really getting bullied by something. But I made zero attempt to farm or maintain any supplies in this particular run. Ooh, hello. Can I just like lump, lump, lump? Ha! He is poisoned. Let's go. Oh! Shoot! No! Ha! Missed me, bitch!
Stop begging for mercy.
Okay. Got him. No second one? You're not enraged? He's not. When he's enraged, he does it twice in a row. Shit, shit, shit. Oh. How do I avoid that? Do I roll under it? You quit picking on Rose, sir. I see you over there. Just bullying my dog. Shit. Shit. Extra shit. Ooh, that's extra not good. Woo! Woo! Rose. Okay. Yeah, Rose is out of the picture. Thank God for Bishitin. With these jumbo fruits as heels. Ah! No! Okay, that's how you dodge it. So left then right. Got him. Okay, let's see if we can get that tail up. There it goes. Just one from the tail. Yep, because he's not enraged. Ooh. I took that one right to the face. He's mad now. Maybe not. There it is. Ha ha! Gotcha, bitch. Oh no! Clyde, where'd you go, buddy? I was so zoned in.
Don't mind me.
Ooh, egg carved the tail.
Personal.
Right. And last but not least. Boom. Boom. Aha. Bonnie and Rose, level 14 already. Let's go. MrThumb, you've triumphed over Magnum Knowledge, yo ho ho, with a J. Congratulations. In light of the most marvelous hunt, we're promoting you to HR3. You may now accept 3-star quests from Minato. Cool. As the rampage grows in momentum, you must continue to hone your skills, accept these new quests, and hop to it. You got it. But I'm still not doing hub quests yet. Can I ask you something? Who? Oh, Candy Girl. Okay, what's up?
Candy apple?
Oh ho ho, MrThumb. Have you ever heard of Bombadgy? Bombadgy? They're so pudgy and cute, I want to hug one, okay? They're my favorite. When they start hooting out gas, they sound like a leaky balloon and I just lose it. What are you talking about, child?
Whoa.
But, Seihaku doesn't get it. He says they're ugly. I think it's cause he's never seen them when they're all gassy, okay? Could you please take a picture of a Bombadgy letting out gas? I bet Seihaku will think they're cute once he sees one do it. I know what you're talking about. Bombadgies. Fucking. I didn't know that's what they're called. Can I ask you something? Okay.
Some great sweets.
Have you ever heard of Arzuras? Yeah, I just killed one of those things. Emogi told me that they look funny when they're sleeping. I want to see one. I bet they're super cute. You think you could take a picture of a sleeping Arzuras for me? Please, it'd be the best. You'd be the bestest if you did. Yeah, the only way I can get that is if I beat the shit out of one first, but I guess I can do that for you.
How are you today? I'll be here if you need me.
All right, here we go.
Hi, welcome. All delicious. Yeah,
Look.
I love that one too. You.
Oh yeah?
Playtime's over.
Now here is a creature with smugness and guts, haughty and arrogant. Look as it struts. Enter its turf and suffer your fate. Watch as its eyes fill with rancor and hate. Don't try to run. It's already too late.
Let's make this a quick one. Run!
All right, this is one of my absolute favorite monsters of all time, the Nargacuga. One of the best monster designs that they ever did. It's like a, well, you saw it. Ew. Leopard. It's like a leopard dragon, which is or not leopard, like a. It's like a Black Panther dragon, which is sick. A fucking awesome idea for a dragon. Wyvern, whatever. Same thing. In this context, same thing. And there's the Arzuros when it's not sleeping. Alright. Here she blows. The old Nargacuga.
Found it.
Interesting fact.
Thanks, buddy.
So the Nargacuga in this game is significantly smaller than it was in World. Pretty much everything in this game is significantly smaller than it was in World. I do notice though, it still hits pretty goddamn hard. Oh, that's not a good sign. I don't know why I'm only getting 16 FPS at the moment, but there we go. Triple buffs. Ooh.
I'm not giving up yet. Let's go.
Ooh. There we go.
Who's up for walkies?
Bam.
No problem.
Gotcha. Figured out why my computer was throttling, so that's good. Oh. Okay. Lots of bouncing hits there, which kind of sucks. Ooh. Come here, bitch. Man. Bonnie just comes in so clutch. Consistently getting those traps off and shit. Look at her. Traps, stuns. Bonnie just hits it every time. Good. Ooh.
This just won't do.
Oh! Was not expecting that to hit. Ooh, what's in here? Some mushrooms. That's it? No, like, no hidden lore. Nothing? Okay. Even in my last playthrough, I don't think I ever went into that building. So, dink. Also, sick dodge roll right there, just saying. Woo. Come on, come on. Okay. Got my potions. Oh. I don't know who knocked him out of the sky, but good job, kids. He's getting weak. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Come on, yeah, let's go. First shot on Nargacuga. Still wearing fucking starting armor. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Don't mind me. Another great hunt.
Alright, it is 9 o'clock. It's the top of the hour. You all know what that means. It's time for a short little 5-minute break. I'll be back with you in a minute. All right. Coming back. I think we're going to get one more in. And that'll be it for this evening. We should have, if I'm not mistaken, we should have an urgent quest coming up.
So,
Got some big news for you. See what I say. An Almudron was spotted in the shrine ruins. It is rarely seen outside the mountains. This must have something to do with the rampage. Possibly. At any rate, we can't have this thing near Kimura. Probably not. We have to stop it before it gets any closer. Got you, fam. And as a proud hunter of Kimura, yes I am, you are tasked with taking it down. The urgent quest has been registered with Hinoa. We're counting on you now, so go get to it.
Sweet, a chef. Can't hunt on an empty stomach. The usual, huh? I knew you
Yep.
were gonna say that. You. Back to work. How are you today?
Let's go kill the Almudron.
Don't forget to eat.
good to see you, Hunter. Are you foraging or upgrading?
¿Por qué no los dos, bro? I really like the Kimura Glaive. I wish I could rock the Kimura Glaive. The Nargacuga Blade, also
Haste
sick.
is waste. Take all the time you need.
Mizutsune Blade, super pretty, not super powerful. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Obviously, the Defender Blade is designed to be the most powerful blade until we hit Master Rank.
Playing in the dirt after a hard day's work. A grumpy old beast rises from the murk. Voice resounds.
Why are you picking on the Bullflango, bro?
None shall ever enter these creatures' old grounds.
Ready for anything. Let's go.
I missed it. Yep, that's what I meant to grab.
Let's go.
There's a Bishatin, but you're not who we're after today. We got bigger fish to fry, bro. This guy. Oh, hang on. I was supposed to get a picture.
Hope you're
Hey.
ready.
Yeah, what's the guy got to do? Here they are.
That takes care of that.
Okay. Boom, 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 bug. Got it. Sorry, y'all. I had to knock out the quest for the little girl. Ooh. Wolfwango's still going after this here movement. Now, if I'm not mistaken, red comes from like the tip of his tail because that's his main weapon. Yes. It's also his main weak spot, if I'm not mistaken.
You, I can count on you.
Man, he is really fucking me up. I am in a bad way at the moment. Okay. Where is he? There it is. Yes! Got him, got him, got him. Okay. He's got Thunder Blight. See if we can get a heal off without dying, preferably. Okay. No, I just need you to take a little bit of damage. Please don't hurt me. No! I didn't do enough damage to him while I had Thunder Blight. Damn it. Okay. Oh, Bligh's back, y'all.
It moved somewhere else.
So here pretty soon, y'all, I think I'm gonna get a light so that we can better light up Clyde, because he's feeling a little underrepresented here. Like, he's on screen, but it definitely feels like he's not being shown in his best light, so to speak. Brah, that was dumb on me. I should not have tried to place that at that time. That was super dumb. But yeah, like, you know, a little lighting around the boy.
Back.
Oh, Mr. Malmudron. What's up, buddy? That's what it is. I gotta hit his neck or his belly if I'm gonna get that orange extract. Ooh, big hits. Big hits on his tail, big hits on his head. But his tail is pretty notoriously hard to hit. Ooh. feel like it's one of those things where I have to either trade hits with him. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You could definitely step up the damage. Step this up a little bit. Yeah, get the demon and the armor drugs going. Yeah, at the very least, we were leaving some damage on the table. Yes, this does suck. I'm getting fucking wrecked, son. Go. Ooh.
You're my best pal.
Ooh, we broke his face. No. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Ooh, big hit. Big hit again. Take it. Okay, time to take it and run. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're getting there, we're getting there. Man. Almudron was never like the easiest fight, but this definitely feels like it's got a real challenge to it now that I'm not upgrading my armor. Okay. Shit, fuck. Shit, fuck. Let me out of here. No! Damn. Shit, fuck. Oh, man. Okay, I'm just gonna restock on supplies. I've got... Oh, shit. Got all these mega potions? God damn. Okay. Crafting. Shock trap.
Let's go.
Alright, let's fuck this guy up. It's time to wrap this up. It's time to bring it home, boys. It's getting close to Betty by time, y'all. Where you at, Almudron? Get him! One of you two get each other.
I'll be gentle.
Boom.
No
Okay.
problem. Who's up for walkies?
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, big damage, big damage. Did I get his tail off? Sure the fuck did. Ooh. Yeah, I cannot afford another death. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Boom. Hit him with the water blight. Oh, shit. Okay. Mega potion. There they are. Oh, got him, got him. Okay, this is it. We're done. We're done with this fight.
Tired already?
Is he leaving?
You won't be needing this.
No, we're done with this fight. This one was more challenging than I was expecting. Almudron, get the fuck back here. Oh no, son. Oh no, 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 no. Come here, little bitch.
I placed the trap.
Come on. There you are.
Broke the trap.
Zoink. Dink. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. Almudron, you are done skis.
That's all there is to it. Yeah.
We did it, Clyde. Me and Clyde, we did it. And y'all, I think that's it for the stream tonight. We will be back on today's Wednesday. We will be back on Friday with another stream, possibly a long stream. I think moving forward, I've been kind of experimenting, trying to figure out what the stream schedule is going to look like. Hang on. So we've been experimenting a little bit, trying to figure out what the stream schedule is going to look like. And there we go. So I'm thinking I was streaming 5 days a week. That's not working out. It's just too much. I don't have time to do any editing for shorts and stuff. Not that those are great yet, but you know, we're working on it. But if I stream 5 days a week, I don't really have time for anything else. And that means the streams have to be pretty short. I can't really stream if I'm doing it every day until 8. It's just too much. So we're going to be streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays moving forward from 7:15ish until 9 or 10. So somewhere in there. That way we have a little more flexibility on the time. And that way I'm not stuck being up super late because I do still have a day job. So yeah, moving forward, 7 until about 10 will be our schedules, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Occasionally there may be a bonus stream on Saturday. Just depends on what my schedule looks like. In the in-between days, I'm going to be using that time to edit down the stream into short, you know, easy to digest videos. If y'all haven't seen Visualocities, he is a huge inspiration for what I'm trying to do moving forward. You know, he takes like 4 hours of game footage, edits it down into 10 minutes of, you know, fun footage, and uploads that shit. I'm gonna be doing something similar. I'm kind of taking a page out of that book. So I'm gonna be doing, for every stream that we do, we're gonna be doing the react section and the gaming section. So the chatting and the gaming. We'll start, so like a couple days a week, we'll be getting a react upload. It'll be relatively short. And then a couple days a week, we'll be getting a gaming session upload. And I'm gonna try to keep consistent with that. And at this point, I'm just kind of rambling. So y'all have a good night. We'll see you next time. Bye. I really need to get better about having the stop button ready to go when I say bye. Goodbye for real.